Just play me show your background, man. Please talk to your people.
Yeah, that.
Okay. See what we can share quickly. Then we can start. Okay. Welcome again to our today podcast. Today we are pleased to have with us Mr. Jose Gideon, and very shortly Mr. Junhina will join us in the discussion. We have with us Mr. Gideon who will give us some information on issues, very important issues in our county. Uh, Mr. Gideon, welcome. Hello, Jose, are you there? Hello. Justin, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Justin. Oh, hello, 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 hello. That's an issue. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. But just say you are not talking. I don't know why. My man, click on the link. Click on the link I send you. Then I yeah, click on the link. Can't call me on video. I send you the link. Click on the link. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Ian. Welcome.
Yeah, it's a pleasure joining you. I'm sorry for the delay. Yeah, I had an hour long meeting. I had to boycott the meeting because usually we are always following the show at 9 o'clock. So
Yeah,
I had
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm sorry too for that. I have another schedule, so I don't want to postpone this to another day. So that's why I suggested that we have the show at this time, even though we are gone almost 1 hour. You know. But anyway, thank you for accepting our invitation to appear on our podcast today. It's a pleasure to have you.
welcome.
Okay. So I remove the click and then we can talk to other stuff. Yeah. Mm, okay, remove transcription on the. uh, Okay, so Mr. Welcome. We want to say welcome again for accepting our invitation to appear on our show. I Today we will be speaking to you on very important issues in our country, issue of governance, the issue of development, and the issue of sport, and just variety of issues. So our discussion will not be limited to a particular topic because we know that you are very familiar with developments in the country. You have been around in the country, you always in the country, and you like follow every development process in the country. So we want to say welcome and feel free. This is your forum at any time. We will do all we can to maintain the credibility and independence of this forum. And this forum is open to all Rewardian who have who want to express, who want to uh, voice out what is their concern. We are open to hosting anybody on this forum. So I welcome again. So let me start with you on this note. How has it been with you? You participated in this meeting election. I learned that you are one of the key men on the governing council, the CDC governing council Rewardee branch. And how has it been with you after the election? Because you have been so quiet, we have not heard you in the various forums on the Facebook. You have been so quiet. What is going on?
No, no, I will partly disagree of being be quiet on the radio or let's say on the social media. As a matter of fact, we have some obligations to the county and to our friends, including those in the diaspora and a lot of the urban area. But following the election, we are still active because, as I just indicated, that we have an obligation to our people. Well, for me, we are involved with uh, this financial aid program or humanitarian intervention. So the motto is no distraction whatsoever. So whether we went into the elections and we didn't succeed, but the fact that there was no precondition set forth for anything that we decided to do in our county. And so we went into the election. We came second. That was very, I would say, a very good performance of the campaign team. There were challenges along the way. The preparation, the arrival of the candidates. And, remember 2 weeks to election, our candidate recovered from sick bed. So we had a force in the county, but you follow his arrival. That tells you the work that was done on ground. But in democracy, the final area where the voters exercise their judgment is the ballot box. So whatever comes out of that exercise is accepted by all participants. So the refugee people spoke finally at the end of the process, and nobody is above the county. So, but in fact, following the announcement or the informal announcement by the local NEC office on the very day where the opposition was celebrating their candidate, we were there trying to implement some of the things that we committed ourselves to doing, like the motorcyclists. Even prior to the opening of campaign, there was commitment made to them. And Madam Bongo, she was there in the county from 2004. She has not attached any preconditions to some of the services she rendered, some of the humanitarian gestures she carried on. So even prior to the campaign, there were a couple of programs that we were embarking on. So even while the opposition was celebrating their victory, we were also there to fulfill our promise to
Yeah.
motorcycle. So in that,
Okay. Yeah.
invited
Yeah.
to witness the presentation of 20 pieces of motorbike to our cyclists
Yeah.
who have
Okay.
been.
You will come to that. We'll come to that because we'd like you to give us more detail on some of these donations in the county. We want to we want to thank you. We want to thank the both sides, the opposition and the ruling party, for a peaceful conduct of elections in the county. The election was very peaceful, was fair, and there was no violence. And I think the two sides really exhibited some level of maturity, political maturity, in the process. We want to extend our congratulations to the both party for that level of maturity.
Yeah.
Let's come to the issue. More people like to know you. Every time when you put your radio on the Facebook, Junior. People, your need is just all over the world. Who is a Junior man? Can you tell us a little about yourself? What are you engaged with currently?
Okay, well, Jones here, but my phone name is Jones Kwenemomuno.
Mhm.
Jones Kwenemomuno. I hail from
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Am I okay?
Yeah, please go on. Please make sure your connection is good because
Is it much better?
yes, go on. It's better.
Okay. Yeah. So, as I was saying, I'm Kwenemomuno, or you say Hina Jones Kwenemomuno. That is my full name. I come from Tigiriken, Putupo Tigiriken, the nearest town to Fishtown in the entire county. And I was born 1985, June 18.
Mm.
By Philip Hinen. Yeah, but Philip is living, better Hinen is living. I was born in a village called, that village is between Tigiriken and Chirepo, Jakaken. So I started my elementary school from Tigiriken Public School, and 1999 when my father died. The year my father died was the year I started my elementary school. And Jala, I was with Jala throughout from elementary to 11th grade. And in Bigpo Kawiken, ARCA, the school they call we used to call it the Bigpo Elementary School. That was the afternoon school. From there, we all went to Riverbed. Jala was a businessman, so wherever there is business attraction, we all moved there. So I also enrolled at the Maryland Root Processing Industrial School System. We got a MCSS, and then during the war, we had a break, long break, and then immediately after the war, we were all into a jiggle.
Uh, Finding it difficult to get joiners tonight, like you have connection problem. I didn't know doing. Well, we hope to get Mr. Union back on the show. To Mr. Union will be explaining to all people say some development programs in the county, particularly the development of Ambassador Nora Finabondo. He is a project manager for Ambassador Bondo in the county, so he will be giving us an update and will touch on some of these critical issues that we also need to know about. So we hope to have Junhine back on the show. I think he has connection problem, but in a shorter time we'll get him back. So please be patient with us. I will wait on Mr. Hine to reconnect with us. Hello? 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 Jules, are you there? Jules, are you there?